Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction to Sakurasou no Pet na Kanojo. It's episode 17 and you know what to do. As always, if you want to see the reaction itself, just go down into my descriptions, follow the links, replace the parentheses dot parts with real dots and enjoy. Once you've done, feel free to come back here and hear my thoughts about this episode. See you soon. To those that came back, welcome back. What a good episode once again, right? I mean it was a bit drawing, a bit long in the beginning, but the end was like an endless amount of stuff, you know, the last 5 minutes. It feels like it is very often that way. It's a bit of a problem for me to note down stuff because they're really packing it in the end, and it's always really good in the end. So let's go what happened here, right? So first things first, Rita came along. I'm a little bit mad at Akasaku, but I am not sure if we have seen everything that happened, because I kind of hope that he followed her, or at least called her, or sent her a message, or I don't know, right? I mean, he's always the one that was like, ah, girls, go away, right? The moment through the door was kind of mean. He did not mean it that harsh. You know, he's pushing back, because he's, I guess, insecure about how to act there. It seems like it's his first girl at all as well. It was her first kiss as well, which was interesting to know. And she was kind of sincere. She is kind of sincere. So she was hurt by what he did, that he did not open up, that he was not willing to even see her, right? And I kind of hope that that was something that got to him, that he realized that, and we will see it in the next or second next or whatever episode that there was from his side a move towards her. Yes, I see his point that if he would give her like the little finger, she would take the whole hand, and yes, that's what she would do because that's the way she acted so far. But realizing that you don't, if you do not give her anything, you push her away, you hurt her and you destroy the chances of something that could be. And the question is, do you really not want to be with her, Akasaku? Because I kind of doubt that. So I hope he followed her and we will see it somewhere in the future and my little broken heart gets a little bit more honey coating as it always loves. That's the one thing. Then we have Misaki waiting on the rooftop for Jin and he did not come there. That was a bit... Oh, I mean, he wanted to have some space. I see that. I was a bit sad there, but she played over it. I don't know how much of it was really her being like, no problem, I have enough other shots, and how much of it was playing over it. This moment here, which I picked out, kind of makes me feel like it was a lot of playing over, not showing that she's hurt. But we had that in the past already. She is on her roll again. She knows what she wants to do and what she has to do. So I'm not so afraid for her. I think that will work out. It will work out. And last but not least, we have Sheena and Ayoma. So once again, the triangle. And it's a bit mean that the series always pokes on the fact that Kanda is in the middle and have to decide for one of the or the other. And he always has really good reasons. I mean, it's not like he's going just like that. In this case, this episode, he really had to help her. Ayoma, I mean. Because that was a major thing, this audition. It was a live or die thing, right? If she wouldn't have gone to the audition, she would have to move back to her dad, whom she wrote a message, by the way. There was nothing in just today's the audition. So this is a little, in my opinion, a little cry towards her parents of like, hey, you know the thing I love to do? I have the audition today. It is my day, the important one. And it is maybe reach out of like, what about a little bit of support, right? It's father and possibly her mother as well reading it. So a little message back like, good luck, we are there with you, you can do it, it's what you love, so go for it. You know, some kind of inspiration there would possibly have been something she wanted to hear. I'm not sure if it was sent. It wasn't shown. And the other one, I wrote down his name and now I can't find it. You know whom I mean, the loser lover. The one that loves and loses. Big shout out to him. I mean, seriously, there was a strong scene. There was a big one. There was something. I would kind of be happy as well, because I always want to be everyone to be happy, if Ayoma would have ever realized what he did there. Because he was not in the front picture. She never realized he was involved. It was his bicycle. He ran with a bicycle half the way uphill with Kanda on the back as well. He gave his everything, and then he gave his bicycle to him. And it was even like rooting for him. Having lost her, the one that he loves, right? Being denied, still fighting for her and pushing on and wishing good luck to the one that got her instead. Holy heck, that is strong. I don't know if I could do that. And the thing that was inside was one of his last sentences was lift her up or something like that. I think I wrote it down. Behold the power of loser's love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't write it down, but it was something like lift her up or make her fly, right? So he wished that Kanda, who got the girl, possibly, that he loves and was denied for, he wishes his rival to make her happy, just for her good. That is true love. Damn it. And in this case, seriously, I would like if Ayoma would have found out about that. Because it shows you a lot about this person. It does not change the fact if she doesn't love him. True. But it gives him so many brownie points. I mean, he clearly is a major player there. Although he's a secondary character. And now to the girls. So, Ayoma having her audition today. She made, which I see, she made the point that she doesn't have to skip school because it's in the evening. So, good one, yeah. That the trains are not running then is really, I mean, it's as it should be. And she got lifted by Ayoma and some others there. By Kanda. By using bicycle. But then we have this scene where she once again goes through the text with him and she confesses her love. And yes, she thought about him being nice and that he did something like that before. So she had that warm tingling feeling in her heart, and I'm pretty sure this confession was a real one. And it felt real. It felt real for Kanda, and that's a major thing. And now we have him thinking about it. Could it be? Did I not get something? Yes, you missed something quite a while right now. And he even thought about the promise. And that's where I'm a little bit mad at him. Because that would have been the moment where he's like, oh yeah, wait, there was this promise when they were at eating in the end. There was this promise. Hey, Ayoma, mind coming out for a second? And then like, you told me you wanted to tell something to me and you made me promise to force you. That's what he should have done there, and it seems like he didn't do it, right? So, once again, everyone has a thing or two they can't say. She skipped over it. She got close to it, but she didn't. She did it for herself, right? But it was a wiggly version. So, we will see. The other one, however, is Sheena, and I think when it comes to her, this episode was once again great. You can see her grow. So she's dressing herself by now. The scene with the underwear was a little bit, what the heck, you know? One color, multiple colors, okay, I get it. What a funny joke, ha ha. But in general, she is growing more and more and is able to do way more with each episode. She stands for herself. She's able to care for herself more and more. And she's reflecting more and more on her inner feelings, what's happening, and confronts Kanda in the end. There are multiple things. You always break your promises. I mean, that's a major one. That's a mean one. And I find it's kind of mean because, as we've seen in the episode, it's as good as never his fault. It's always this, seriously, he had to help there. But yes, to do so, he had to break his promise. But the major thing was, you are so far away. I do not understand you anymore. Yes, they're drifting apart a little bit because he was so close to her when he cared for her. And I can see that he was very close there, emotionally as well. And now with all this situation, all that's going on, they're growing apart from each other because he's very much busy working himself as well for his own dream, right? And she's not at the step that she understands this, that he has his own dreams and has to follow them as well. Although she did that in the past quite. I have to take that back. But they reflected once again on this point of her being so far away in the meaning of superior in craftsmanship, in what she does, the arts, right? So that he cannot really help her because she is on a different level. How should he help? It's not about how he should help. It is about the fact that he tries. And I think that is something she would like, him just being around and saying, why do you do that? Is that helping? Oh no, try a different color. I don't know, man, right? It's just being around. And he even said it. She said, I am not normal. I mean, that's a statement. You have to take that one. You're so far away. And he even reflected on that he cannot help her because she's so far away. And I think that's a major problem of people who are so good in something that they are in a distance for us, as the normal ones, whatever that means, that we cannot reach them. But they showed it so nicely by her turning around. It is the same for them. When they turn around, they don't see the others either. And they are completely alone. You know? We are with others at this normal level, and there are those stars far away. And we kind of aspire to be like them, to be superior and great and awesome in what we do, right? But we more or neither never reflect on the fact that when you are on this top, you're alone. It is very cold and alone on the top. Everyone is below you. And sometimes, as for Sheena, you cannot see those below you, and then you may feel very sad about it. I can see. And while all of this was going on, which I really loved how they showed it, Kanda made the right move by saying, man, thanks for the chocolate. I kind of hoped you would give me chocolate today. He gets close to her. They're holding hands, right? Okay. And he has this, the beating of your heart is a good thing. It means you're alive. And I am more alive than you. Which is a weird statement. I live harder than you, right? In the meaning of more living the moment, each moment, the passion of living. Which brings me back to the main idea of the series, because I think that is why Sheena is there. She, although being such a artistly superior being, did not know enough about life itself, and that it is a great thing. And she's learning it more and more each day. And I think that's the main thing that this is about. A good episode. I really liked it, once again. As always, really good episodes. And I will see you the next time. Until then, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.